everyone. Today is August 25th at 6th, and we are doing a video outside. It's really nice outside, and Michele decided to do it outside. So I don't know what the topic is, like always. That's her department. So come on in, Michele.
And okay, I guess today we have a couple kitties outside. We have Hillary, and we have her cat, Therese. She gets mad when I butcher his name. So
It's Therese.
Therese, oh, Therese.
Therese.
I just said it.
You said Therese.
And right now, Rusty's in the house, chilling. James was behind Dory, chilling. I don't know where he went, but anyway, don't forget we have a nice, significant hurricane affecting Corpus Christi, Texas. That some of you guys have probably in the Texas area, obviously, are well aware of. It's been on headline news, and I don't mean just from the crappy news network. When I say headline news, means it's a major story that is being covered by all the media. And right now, apparently, when it made landfill in Corpus Christi, it became a Category 1 from a Category 2 or 3 storm. And I still think the camera is unlevel. It is. Oh, okay, well, we'll finish the news anyway. Don't forget also we have the live stream on August 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I do not know if Dory is going to be part of that or not, she didn't say. In fact, we'll always straighten out the camera, and Dory can explain a little bit about what's going on with her arm, which you can see is not wrapped up in gauze at this point. So let me see if this camera is working correctly.
I went to the doctor the other day, and they said that my arm is doing very well. They want me to do exercises with it. One of them is like this. You take your hand like this, and you come down like this, and then you bring it into a fist like this, and then you bring it up like that, and then they bring it down again, make a fist. This hurts. Come up, and then come up again. And another one is to go like this, make a fist, and then go like this with your wrist. They want me to bend my wrist, like try to bend it, but I don't, for some reason my wrist is kind of stiff. I can't really go like that yet, but it's getting there. They want me to do that 10 times, and they want me to take my arm like this and go down with it, and come up like this 10 times, and then they want me to what was the other ones? Go back and forth like this, so I can get the muscles right here motivating. They want me to do this. They want me to do that 10 times. Let's see what else.
Doesn't normal light housework kind of?
Well, yeah. Today I was doing the sweeping, and it seemed to pretty much. I felt it like little better. It feels a little better, but it's achy because I did do the housework. But it's getting better, as you can see. The scar is getting better. It's getting really dry. I can feel it. And then this one here, if you can see, is getting better. And then another one too is motivation, where you take your hand, you spread your fingers like this on the table, and you get a piece of paper, and just like bring it this. But you can't. They don't want me to move my elbow, like bring my elbow up. You have to go like this, like that. Move
Sometimes my own wrist hurts too.
What else? That's basically about it. And then I go to therapy on Monday. I was supposed to go Friday, but I missed it because of our last picnic at prime time. And then I go to therapy on Monday. And then once the therapy's done, I can't wait because I don't like the therapy. Hillary! I hope.
She ran on.
Oh, no! Don't let him go. Go grab him.
Her cat is getting kind of gutsy. He's upstairs now. Boys, knock it off.
Let them fucking kill each other. I don't fucking care.
We have 4 cats up here. 1, 2. The first cat that's behind Therese is faint. He's kind of looking at the 2 cats and going, "What the hell are you guys fighting over?"
I'll be fighting over Hillary.
The other cat that she's yelling about is just like our former presidential candidate. A real ornery, very, very mean kitty. Definitely acts very much like a Democrat. But now the funny thing is,
Do you want me to stick with this?
oh, here's the funny thing, Dory. When he came upstairs, your kitty came upstairs, he did not fight with Rusty. Really. Because he wasn't mad at Rusty. Anyway, so.
She really did. I was there. I knocked 3 grown ass fucking like you. I was like,
See, one of the things with those cats is that, so he's back in the house now. Rusty's outside somewhere.
Rusty's over there hiding. It's okay, Rusty. He's in the house.
Your little cat's in the house.
Yeah, Taraz. And so's Hill.
I always call him Terror, because that's what he acts like. He acts like those millennials. He acts like those leftist progressives that are, always trying to start trouble, like Antifa and Black Lives Matter and all that. And he's going up against a cat that's, well, in the case of Hillary, they're pretty well matched. You would think that they're, since both millennials, you would think they basically would be kind of working together as a team. But the sad truth is just like the left, the 2 cats can't work together. They don't want to work together because their agendas are completely different. All right, so first of all, let me see if my camera's still centered because things kind of got a little bit moving around here. Yeah, you're still in frame, okay? Put this up there. You want to talk some more about what's going on with the cats?
No, they frustrate me. I don't want to do this anymore.
See, she has a cat she told you about, right? And he's a good little kitty in one sense, when he's by himself.
Yeah, when he's by himself. Other
but
than that.
Even then, he gets into trouble because he's young. And he's a teenager, basically, kitty form. He's only a year old. So he's constantly acting like you're a rebellious teenager. He's like, he goes up against cats twice his size, and he knows that the risk of him getting killed is pretty high, but he doesn't seem to care. But at the same time, he tries to be friendly. I don't even see Rusty.
He's right there.
Oh,
under the ladder. Under the ladder.
Okay. I see him. He actually came up after he got chased out from downstairs and jumped at Rusty. Rusty jumped back, believe it or not. It's almost like Rusty said, "Hell, I don't want trouble with you, cat. I just want to quietly just mind my own beeswax." So anyway, let's get back to the storm because it's important. Apparently, as we found out, that the Harvzilla, when it finally made landfill in Corpus Christi area, Texas, it went from a Category 3, Category 4. They say it's a Category 1 right now. It started coming in last night. The storm was made a lot of damage. The other thing, the biggest thing that you seem to keep mentioning is about the power failures, and of course, that is a serious issue. But the flooding and the high winds with things becoming projectiles like signposts and things is certainly a concern too. It's not just the power failures. I mean, sure, it sucks to be sitting in the dark, and it really does, but it sucks more when you got a signpost sitting in your gut. Or having your friend get decapitated by broken glass from a window. And yes, as Mythbusters did test to see if that could happen. Now Rusty wants to go inside. No, he wants to eat. So anyway, her cat is kind of getting his little, kind of getting still acquainted with the other cats, and I think they'll give him a few more weeks.
I hope so. Well,
why don't you focus on the issue with the storm system, because I think it's.
Michele, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm getting bored here.
What's that?
I'm getting bored.
Well, why don't you talk some?
Wait,
Michele
I don't talk
does
about
all the
this. I don't know
talking.
anything about the storms. I don't know anything about it.
Well, let's put it this way. You've been through Hurricane Irene. You've been through Hurricane
I was only
Sandy.
11 years old.
Hurricane Irene was about a few years ago. Remember the one that swamped New York City about 10 years ago?
No.
And Irene was before that, which basically made my ceiling flood in my bedroom.
I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
My bedroom flooded out because of Irene. It didn't come up here as a storm at the time. It came up as a tropical storm. And the ceiling in our building used to leak like a sieve. It still kind of does. But anyway, so I was laying in my bedroom during the storm at its worst, and all of a sudden I had water coming out of my light fixtures. Kind of like in the Munsters episode. Yeah, well, unfortunately it wasn't a trick and it wasn't no special effect. It was real water from the roof coming through my ceiling fixture in my bedroom. And then the whole ceiling went...
You're gonna get the feedback from downstairs, you know that, right?
What?
You're gonna get the feedback from downstairs that I'm talking to, you know that, right?
That I know. That's why we're using the other microphones, because that's fine. It doesn't really matter.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, but that's why we have this microphone pointed at you and me, so that you'll get more of us. It's a cardioid microphone, which means it picks up more sound from the front and potentially from the sides. It has some noise rejection. It has an angle incidence of about 30 degrees, so I wouldn't worry about that.
It's such a pretty day.
Yeah, well, I'm going to talk about that real quick. The weather forecast for the next few days is going to be pretty much the same temperature as today.
That's good.
So, I don't see any really warm days of any significance. I think the warmest it's going to get possibly is about 26 degrees. And that's not bad. It's right now it's about 24 right now. So it's not really.
I hear a cat growling.
What's that?
How did he get out?
Did he come out through the...
I don't know. The other door, both doors are shut.
He probably came out through the front door, because that's how he came out. Oh, leave him alone, Dory. Go through the front door and close that door. Her cat is a Houdini, I swear to God. He actually can get out any way he wants. This cat, Rusty, my cat, right? I had the screen open in the window, which already had a hole in it. He took his claws like a freaking X-Acto on that thing, and made the hole bigger, and then he jumps into my bedroom. Did you close the front door?
Yeah, I locked it so he can't get out.
Well, I used that door because the reason is because it's easy to close behind me. But I can't help if the wind takes it because I don't have the keys with me. So if you lock the other door, we're gonna be locked out here.
Well, I locked it.
All right.
I gotta go get something to eat. I'm hungry.
What are you gonna eat when we only have pasta?
No, we don't. We have food.
Yeah, I know. We got 4 slices of cheese, turkey meat, and what else?
And hot dogs.
I don't want hot dogs. I really don't.
Then what else is there? I'm hungry. There's macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, well, how about macaroni and cheese and some of those turkey burgers with cheese?
No, that's for. I'm making American chop suey for lunch, for supper.
Well, why don't you do this? Alright, since you got 4 slices of American cheese left, and you got that first grilled turkey meat, which I put back in the refrigerator, I believe.
Yeah, but it's frozen.
Oh, well, defrost it.
I'm going to defrost you.
And then, well, you can defrost it a couple different ways. Number 1 is, why don't you take it out of the freezer, put it in the refrigerator.
Michelle, I'm going to eat now.
I know you want to eat now. I got that. Fine. You want to make some macaroni and cheese?
Yeah.
And you want to make some hot dogs with it? But do we have any buns?
Yeah, in the freezer.
We're going to have to take the buns out of the freezer anyway, right?
Yeah, I could do that while I'm cooking.
So take the buns out of the freezer, and just for tonight, take the turkey burger.
I already took out hamburger for that.
Oh, you have hamburger?
Yeah. I told you I had meat.
Don't ask. Anyway, so, yeah, as far as the budget goes for grocery shopping and stuff, what happens is we have an issue, and that issue is that we only have $18 left in the bank, in the checking account, and I told Dory since we have this 1 week left, which, by the way, starts on the 27th tomorrow, which is this live stream at 6 p.m. So this Sunday, we are allowed to spend up to $18 to get things to the house for food. So I know what you're going to say. That kind of sucks. Can't you get more money from the bank? Can you get more money from the bank? Can you get more money from the bank? Yeah, sure we can. Except the only problem is twofold. Number 1 is that we're trying to put money into the savings account. So if I take the money out of the bank, guess what? You're not going to have no money in the savings. And then you're going to close your account. Oh, dear me, that'd be so bad. Oh, no. You got to do something. Do something? Sure, the hell I'll go with you. Oh, by the way, anyway, so here's what we're going to do. Okay? We are going to be buying the washing machine replacement. Now, I know somebody on my channel did kind of think or say to me that they might want to invest in the machine for us. And that's wonderful, if that's the case. But be sure to understand you tell us ahead of front. Because if you're going to do that, if you want to buy that machine for us, we need to know ahead of time as soon as possible so that we don't buy another one of the exact same machine. Then we'd be stuck with 2 window washers and wonder what we're going to do with both of them. Of course, you just want us to spare. I suppose, yeah, I suppose we could always use the spare one. Anyway, but that's not the point. Okay, we also have to get other things too. So if someone does buy us the window washer, then we rather use our money to buy the other things that we need. And there's a couple things. For example, we need a bigger hard drive, 250 gigabyte or bigger for the different Macs, because they're not expensive in 250 gigabyte size. And the reason is that I want to install the newer Mac operating system such as lion, which I have here, back on the Intel Core 2 Duo Mac, and so that we can install some of the newer software. Because I was going to use what they call Minicam, and I tried to install Minicam, but it's not compatible with Snow Leopard. So, unfortunately, the Snow Leopard version is not being supported. So, that kind of sucks because it looks like it could work. It turns out there's missing a couple libraries, or missing a few of dependencies. So it's not working. Now, I will say one more thing about all the stuff that's going on. These are live unscripted. These are not taped. These are not planned. I didn't ask the cats to get into a cat fight. They just kind of like to do that shit on their own. I didn't, we just do what we do. So it's not planned at all. In fact, sometimes it's better that way because you get this dynamic stream. People seem to like that. Sure, I got a few people that go, your streams suck. Your streams suck. Your streams suck. Yes, they can suck. Yes, they can suck. Never said they couldn't. But you know what? Here's the deal. Don't forget. We do at least, on average, one stream a day. Okay? There's over 1,200 videos on my channel. You can watch any one of those 1,200 videos. Oh, also don't forget to share videos in my Welcome to the World, or the ones on my channel, which is Lemmy and Finistra. Right. Look at Lemmy's channel too. She has her own videos. Dory has her own channel. She does videos. We all have channels, and you can link to them all because they're all on my About page. If you're using the YouTube mobile, you'll see it on the About the section right above the next to my name. You see that on the far right, so you see a little down arrow. Click on that, and it shows you channels. It shows you About. That's where you'll find all the videos that we do every day. Dory, you might as well open the goddamn window anyway for the cats. You might as well open this window anyway if I send to hold it open, because they're going to go in and out no matter what you do. Okay, well, Michele, hold on a minute, Michele, wait a minute. You don't want Hillary in there. Okay, never mind. I forgot. Hillary, the cat, if we could call her Hillary, just like Hillary Clinton, she does not have a very nice disposition at all. She doesn't like people. She doesn't like other cats. And she barely comes to me when I pet her. She's like, but you cannot pick her up. She will not let you pick her up at all. Of course, she's not like Fame here. Fame doesn't mind being picked up. Fame doesn't mind being petted. Fame is a very good old boy, aren't you? Yep. Ooh, big furry thing. Yeah. My name is Fame. I endorse this message. Oh. Yeah, he endorses it. Yeah, he's like a big giant shag rug. Alright, so anyway. So for the people in Texas, I want to get back to you because this is the most important thing. Never mind all the other bullshit. Is this. Stay safe. Okay? Stay safe. Obviously, you've already gotten that. Those you got out, but those of you who didn't, my thoughts are in your prayers. Oh, MSNBC reporter was surprised that even though this is Donald Trump's Katrina, that he didn't mess it up. Well, first of all, he certainly watched the news enough times to saw what George W. Bush did or did not do with Katrina. He also saw what Barack Obama did not do for Baton Rouge during the flooding. So he knows fully aware of what is needed and is fully aware of why we have to mobilize FEMA up front. He did that. He's also told the Governor Abbott that he is going to provide him with any assistance needed to protect people, and that's important also. as far as the MSNBC reporter that was surprised that he didn't mess up, well, you know what? Stop trying to ask him to mess up. Let's give the guy a break, okay? He's doing exactly what he has to do. Stop trying to fail the guy, okay? George W. Bush could not even get his head right with Katrina. He couldn't get FEMA coordinated in time. And he'd had the hardest, and Katrina was a huge disaster. And yet, there was so much mismanagement of FEMA at the time of 2001 with Katrina, 2002. We see here that Donald Trump is well aware of the mistakes that were made in the past, and he said, I'm not going to make them again, period. He meant it. I'm not going to make those same mistakes again. I am going, my mobility team already on the road. They're already doing their job. They're already speaking out against crime, and they're already going to make sure everything is cool. So pray for your friends and your loved ones. Pray for them. Make sure that they are safe. If you happen to know that, if you are in a safe spot and you have room during these events, you should take other people in with you. It's just for a while. I know it's just like the cat saying that, like, Rusty and Fame. Fame doesn't really mind a little scrapper, but Rusty, which is his father, does kind of mind him. But during events like this, you guys really need to work together to protect each other's ass. That's a fact. But eventually, once everybody sort of knows each other's boundaries, there will be, things will get better. Okay? I promise you that. Alright, so do not forget, if you want to be part of the live stream tomorrow, I mean, as far as asking questions and typing them, you need to be a subscriber to YouTube. That's so easy. Just click on the little blue square that's next to my arm here. It says subscribe NES. You click on that, click subscribe, and click on the little bell, because apparently YouTube is saying is if you don't click on the bell, it will just unsubscribe you. I don't know why they did that, but you know what? They did. So click this little bell, and that also helps when you do, because you receive notifications of when a new video will be uploaded. And lastly, you will be able to ask questions tomorrow night during the live stream that will start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That is the best way to be able to reach me. People are saying is, oh, please, you take phone calls. When my hearing lost, you only take phone calls? That's like asking for a train wreck. No. Sorry. Not going there. Okay, so let's say also, my channel needs your support too. Because my channel has no subscribers. You haven't done no new videos. I know that. Except for 1 or 2. We'll do more. I have to do more. And the problem is the software on this phone makes a real pain in the butt, because I have to put in my channel key to do a video on this phone. And Michele has to make sure that she logs me in instead of herself in order for the YouTube channel key to work. Right. So, you gonna ever try that restream thing? Restream, it would be nice so we could actually stream to 2 different YouTube channels. I don't know, maybe, we'll have to see. I never really got that to work right. So, anyway, guys, if you have any questions for tomorrow, bring them up. Bring them up, we will be there. That's right, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, August 27th. It's a Sunday. That's my fun day, as the Bengals would say. I don't really know if it's my fun day. It's Michele's basically eat lots of mailbox day. No, it's not that bad doing live streams. No, but it still is stressful. I see you seriously break out in a hot sweat. during live streams because it's always like something can go wrong. Well, it's unscripted. There's no script. There's no teleprompter, and so there's no teleprompter here, and there's no script here. So every time we do things, what are you looking at? Let's see if the cat's in here. Which one, Rusty? Yeah. Oh, the frame's right there. I know what frame is. I see him there. And it's unscripted, and so it makes things fun. And sometimes, like when I'm trying to remember all my notes, sometimes I forget them, and I have to come back. And some of you guys, especially some of the younger guys, going, "Oh, come on! You said that 6 times already. Do you have to repeat the same thing?" Did I? Gee, I didn't even know I did that. You know, and then I listen to the video and I hear it later on and go, I said about the Hurricane Harvey 5 times already. Gee, and then I never finished the thought. And then, because the cats keep jumping into fights and everything like that. Okay, yeah, okay, I give you that. It's true. But, last more thing. If whoever wants to ask me about the Wonder Washer, if you are going to buy one, if you do want to buy one from my channel, if you've already looked at the list and you already got the price and you already got the listing you want to buy, because the person asked me what model was and they showed me the listing on Amazon, that's fine. But make sure to tell me up front, because if you are buying that, I want to know before I buy ours. Because if I buy that one, and then you buy yours, we're going to end up with 2 Wonder Washers. Not that we can't use both of them at the same time. It's just an extra equipment that may not be so necessary. Well, if you get 2 of them, I'm going to go ahead and kind of offer a contest to give one away. That's an idea. But it would have to be a hell of a good prize, considering how much it's going to possibly cost to ship it. Because of its size, it would have to be shipped by Ups. Ups ain't cheap. No, Ups is never cheap. Oh, by the way, stay the hell away from UPS Mail Innovation. I'm going to be honest when I say this. UPS Mail Innovation is a train wreck. If you ever have a seller and he's going and saying, well, I usually ship with UPS and UPS Mail Innovations. Tell him straight out, no, thank you. Ship it by regular U.S. mail. Do not ship it by UPS Mail Innovations. I don't care how good or how much cheaper you say it is, because it really isn't cheaper. No, it's not. Okay? Because they lost, when I finally got them, a couple months later, or not months, but yeah, almost a month later, the plugs for our mixer. Instead, the seller still says he gave me a refund because they still didn't tell him that I received my item, even though I told him I did. Now that's the stupidest thing. When they don't give the seller the information they need for tracking number. In other words, this UPS Mail Innovators couldn't even prove that they picked up the gosh damn item in the first place. So what happened was, the seller says, well, I see that my package is ready for shipment, but I don't see where they picked it up because it doesn't say. That's not acceptable! No, it's not, especially since even even eBay will say the same thing. Where's the tracking number, dude? Well, I think it's right here. It shows that the package is somewhere in the outer galaxy. It doesn't even show when it was picked up. It doesn't show where its location. It doesn't show what was delivered. Absolutely not. Now, that's the reason why, if you're gonna ship things, go straight through the parcel post or UPS Priority Mail. Do not go through UPS Mail Innovations. FedEx has something similar. It's as much as they're trying to work with these guys, and as much, well, FedEx is a little bit better. There's also regular UPS Smart Ups. Smart Post. That works better than UPS Mail Innovations. Okay? But even that screws up too. Okay? And so whatever you do, whenever you ship something, it is better to go straight through one shipper that goes straight from point A to point B. Don't worry about going through something that he says it's going to save you money. The United States Postal Service delivers to all addresses in the United States. And it's guaranteed that from the minute you get your package dropped off at the post office and they give you a tracking number to the time it arrives at the destination, that you will see the tracking information for the package, and it's from the same shipper, and it's not from the same, so therefore everything's consistent, and there's no, well, gee, shipper A says he didn't ship this, he said he hands it off to the post office has a whole different tracking number, now you gotta wait for the post office's tracking number, because it's not the same tracking number as FedEx, and you know what, I'm gonna tell you something, it's not worth it. If you're gonna go ship something, ship it to one carrier, from the beginning to end. So if you're going to go through UPS, go through UPS. If you're going to go through FedEx, go through FedEx. Don't try to do these kind of connecting shipping thing. It's just like connecting flights in the airport. You know, part of your luggage goes one place, you go the other. And then you wonder why you can't find your bags. Because it's being shipped in some other carrier and they can't figure out where they put them. Same problem. So if you're going to ship something, ship it from the same carrier from beginning to end, and then you'll have less problem, and nobody will be going, gee, I think so-and-so has it now. And I don't have the tracking number. How am I supposed to find out where it is? And I don't have the tracking number for shipper A. Didn't give me the tracking number for shipper B. That is so irritating. No kidding. Absolutely no kidding. And even now, it still doesn't show in the tracking number from the parcel post, from the post office, that it was delivered. That's so stupid. It's ridiculous. Okay? So, I do is, when I used to sell things on eBay, is I would ask the customer, I'd say, okay, I would just go with parcel post and priority mail. I wouldn't even bother go with ups. Unless it was a really big box. If it was a box, I'd go, if it was a real big box, I'd go standard UPS all the way from beginning to end of the trip. If it was a small little box, I would just send them a priority mail. Unless they really, really, really want to pay me extra for the ship it through some prior custom mail service. That was the easiest way to do it. Right. Okay, I can smell pasta going. I think Dory's macaroni smells like it's just about done. I'm going to go have to tell her that. Make sure she takes it out of the water and drains the pot. And then, so for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, August 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay? So stay out of trouble, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.